If a first grade boy announces to his class that he is a girl, he's really secretly a girl, and from now on he's going to use the girls' bathroom, the teacher has to make a choice. The school administration has to make a choice. If they affirm the little boy in his delusion, they will be indoctrinating students into transgender ideology. I think that if you're having private conversations with kids about sex and then hiding those conversations from their parents, you're probably a groomer. I would bet the farm on that. But I do think that the word is fitting even at a deeper level. When conservatives say groomer, what are we really saying? I think we mean that radical adults are cultivating certain attitudes and postures and desires in young and impressionable people. I think that's the most basic definition of groomer you can come up with. And that also happens to be the definition of education. Education does that. Education, by its very nature, cultivates desire, behavior, orientation. Teachers teach something. It is simply not possible to educate students in a way that completely avoids or that remains completely neutral on questions of nature, sex, and family. Those things are too fundamental to the human condition. How are you supposed to teach history, literature, civics, science, really anything else without confronting what it means to be a human, what it means to be a man and a woman, and how men and women interact with one another, and dare I say, how men and women are supposed to interact with one another? You can't do it. If a first grade boy announces to his class that he is a girl, he's really secretly a girl, and from now on he's going to use the girls' bathroom, the teacher has to make a choice. The school administration has to make a choice. If they affirm the little boy in his delusion, they will be indoctrinating students into transgender ideology. If the school dispels the little boy's delusions and tells him, no, you can't go to the little girl's room, they will be endorsing a traditional view of sex, sexual ethics, and anthropology. Either way, the school cannot avoid the question. The boy needs to use the bathroom. You have to come up with an answer. The school can't hide its answer. The kids are all in class together. They all use the same facilities. They all listen to the same teacher. And the school cannot remain neutral. Whichever view it chooses to endorse, radical gender ideology or reality, either way, the school will be making an endorsement. The purpose of education has never been to remain neutral. A math teacher cannot remain neutral on whether 2 + 2 = 4 or 15. A history teacher cannot remain neutral on whether the Second World War ended in 1945 or 1821. A high school guidance counselor cannot remain neutral on whether a student becomes a lawyer or a drug dealer. Education makes us free. That's why we refer to the liberal arts. But in order to be educated, we must be taught the difference between truth and falsehood, good and evil, beauty and ugliness. As Charles Seymour, the former liberal president of Yale, put it, skepticism has utility only when it leads to conviction. An open mind can serve a purpose, but you cannot keep your mind open indefinitely or your brain will fall out.